My name is Bill Usher, and I've been sculpting for probably 30 years. You know, Michelangelo had a quote, said something to the effect that you don't become a sculptor because you can, you do it because you must. You feel like you'd be almost in pain if you didn't do it, and I would agree with that a lot. Something I feel like I need to do. This piece has very flowing lines. Trying to create a sense of it, the stone being very airy and light, and it's abstract. I call it abstract organic. You'd probably see remnants of leaves or parts of flowers, but mostly like the way that water flows. Well, I have made some bad art, but I think that's a necessary part of the process. It's kind of exploring. You find out things that work, things that don't work. The best piece I made, I think, is the piece that I started here in Sylacauga last year. It was the first actual piece of marble that I ever carved, and I thought it turned out really well. I do, but the best way to keep up with me is on Instagram. You just search Bill Usher Sculpture, and on my profile you can find a link to my website. Hardest part for me is, once I get started, is figuring out the flow, how things are going to work with it. Once I make all those connections, I can work non-stop. It's like I do what it looks like it's supposed to be, and it kind of, you can see that, you can visualize it. There's a girl named Karen that I feel like we have a connection with. The types of forms that we do, and our techniques are very similar. So I really like the piece that she's working on right now. The first thing I do when I get a stone is I punch a hole through it. I make a hole so that it gives me a problem to work around. And once I figure that problem, which is a lot of fun, it's all downhill from there. It all comes natural.